Turn off Beetlejuice. Get you out of the way. There we go, that's more like it. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everybody can hear me. And I hope you're looking forward to... yeah, Ghost Schmost. Did I ever come up with any sort of solution last time? Thunder and Fire Blast, those are my solutions. Alright, here we go. I'm scared of Curse is the thing. Like, I'm really scared of, like, of all the things to be scared of, like, the Curse attack, because it's just, like, it takes off so much of your HP, there's no way that you can heal through it, you know? Yeah, this is gonna be so easy. All I have to do is just not miss. Can we maybe just stay here in the national park forever and just never leave? Can we just stay here and just enjoy the scenery, enjoy the music? No, we can't. We have to go and do this. The stupid thing about this is that, like, Whitney, I will never forget you. The funny thing about the ludicrous thing is that Whitney actually ended up being okay. We were able to, like, stall through. Well, actually, no. Miltank gave us a run for our money, didn't it? I can't remember. Is this legendary dog I keep running into over... oh no, it's Stantler. You're not legendary anything. The Dunsparce is real. Get your antlers off my Quick Claw. The stupid thing is that, like, Whitney, like, has the right to be intimidating. Like, this is, like, a completely, like, manufactured, self-manufactured situation here, right? Like, I had a physical attack that, while rudimentary, could have done the job. I decided to be such a smart ass and learn over it with Dig, of all things, just before going up against precisely the gym where Dig is pretty much useless. Because everything levitates. It's like they all float in here. We fought you. I thought we fought you. Oh no, she kicked our ass. We actually lost against this old goat the last time. Well, here we go with strategy time. Ghostly. The Dunsparce is real. Fire Blast or Thunder? Fire Blast, I guess. All we need is for the Quick Claw to, like, the Quick Claw to proc every single turn. Then we've got this. I mean, that's not that tall an order, right? That's surely going to... this bitch has 5 Ghastly? What the hell? And I missed. Oh, thank you. Oh no. I wish I could switch out my Pokemon. I must admit, like, I had forgotten how cool the animations look in this. Again, like, this is going to start a whole rant, right, that I've gone on already. Well, no, technically, I'm giving myself a license to go on this rant because it's only a similar rant to one I've gone on several times before, right? So I've gone on the rant before about how, like, with the advent of the 3D Pokemon games, like Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon or whatever, that, like, the Pokemon's animations don't have as much personality. Their models and animations don't have as much personality as, let's say, their sprites do in games like this, right? But what I haven't talked about is how the moves don't have as much personality. And it's totally true. Like, it's just like, I guess you just don't have the same... well, no, I'm not going to give them that, like... and they're not going to get out of it that easy. Like, when you look at, like, Fire Blast in this and the whole, like, screen goes crazy and then you see, like, the big flaming thing... it's like that's far more dramatic than just, like... that's far more dramatic than just, like just breathing the fire out, and then it like cuts to the other Pokemon and it hits it. Yeah, they just seem lazy. Not like lazy is the only word I can say, you know, both like the animations of the Pokemon themselves, like their models or whatever. Plus Wailord is small, Snorlax is small, what did they do to them, you know? But the moves just look like that. No wonder, like that one random move in Sword and Shield, is it called Retaliate or something like that? What the hell? That one random move in Sword and Shield, is it called Retaliate or something like that? The one that's like really fucking anime, where it all goes black and then you see like the two silhouettes like go past each other. Like, no wonder that made such like an impact on me when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, what? It's like the coolest looking move of all time. Like, it's like the coolest looking move of all time. It's like, no wonder I thought that, because like every other move is just so passé, you know? Yeah, that's probably why I was like not wanting to say lazy, because it kind of does an injustice to the people who actually make the game. But I guess just like, I don't know, like obviously the people that do the programming work and everything like that, like it's the same amount of work to program one animation as the other, you know. It's not less work just because it's less artistically appealing, you know. But like the artistic element, I think, is like definitely lacking when you see like the way the animations and models are done in like the newer 3D ones. So I don't know. I guess I'm just some old nostalgic fart is all, you know. That's pretty much it. Also, are we just like literally like fire blasting our way through this entire gym? Until then, I'm a sucker for you. Conan's in the house. We got Conan in the house. It's a party every week, y'all. Did you know there's like a house across the road from, Did you know there's a house across the road from me? It's not even across the road, it's like you have to walk through the hospital and then it's on the way to the supermarket. There's and to get there you have to get to the supermarket, you have to walk through the hospital, right? But there's a house there that's called Corintha House. Like, it's spelled like K-O-R-I-N-T-H-E, like Corintha, right? And it just looks like every time I pass it by, it just looks like it says Cory in the house. That's all I see. And you imagine what it must be like living in a house where it's just the name of your abode is Cory in the house. Mr. President, how'd you like electric guitar? Washington, D.C. will never be the same. Audio only mode. Manager mode. Do you know what? With like Ultra Moon, yeah, you know, some presidents, they belong in the White House. Other presidents belong in the White House. Oh my god, that Steve Harvey video, he just goes off. He's like, I'm answering a question with a question. Oh, you almost got me there. Ultra Moon, I had started playing it as well. A couple of months back, and then I just stopped playing it again. But I was also enjoying it because, like, I feel like Pokemon Moon really, like, reignited my interest in Pokemon games. Like, after... I don't think I didn't see what you're doing. Oh, well, I guess I didn't see. Like, after, like, Pokemon White, I never even finished it. And, like, I never bothered playing Pokemon, like, oh, there he is, Morty. I feel like Morty is one of those, like, Pokemon men who was done an injustice by, like, the original, like, artwork. Because I feel like his original artwork is, like, really chunky. Like, he's the same shape as Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy or something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, he's just like a rectangle in like the original artwork. Like, I don't know why his body shape is like the shape of his personage is like Eddie from Ed, Ed and Eddie, just like a rectangle or something, I don't know. Or like a trapezoid. I don't know, I can't even describe what I'm trying to say. But he's like, I have no idea. But like, yeah, like that. So, hi Mayo, how are you? So I feel like he was done injustice by that. I can't remember. I need to go back and see where he scored on I don't know, what about a rhombus? If he was a rhombus, it would mean like one of his like, it would mean like his left leg was shorter than his right leg, but his left arm was longer than his right arm. Like, because he'd have to be like a, like a kind of a lozenge shape. I don't know. I don't know whether the anime did him more justice. I can't even remember that. Oh wait, no, I do, because I remember that. What the hell is up with like the void being in the background? It's good of you to have come. Here in Ekrutique. I heard someone pronounce this Ekrutiak one time, and I was like, what? Ekrutiak. It said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. Well, that explains why you never saw it. Whoa! As a result, I can now see what others can. I see a shadow of the person who will make the Pokemon appear. I believe that person is me. Oh, Morty. Let's see what he looks like here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's still not doing it for me. Sorry. I need to, like, go back and see, like, where he scored on the, This is off to a great start. This is exactly what I wanted to see. No. The thing is, it's impossible to get rid of this curse because... because I can't do anything about it. Oh no. This is what I get for dissing on him. It's all coming back to what you said, Hicks. It's just all about not missing, right? Wait a second, if I get rid of Ghastly who put the curse on me, does that mean the curse is not gone? Oh well. Do you know what I just realized as well is that like Perish Song is in this game. I also just realized I only have like one Hyper Potion. I still think we can pull this off, maybe not. He's just getting back at me because I probably put him in like C tier, D tier or something like that. This is really fucking bad. Once Paris's dream was eaten. How sad, oh my god. What the hell, how does that do so much damage? We're dead, we're fucking dead. I forgot that I named my character Hunspar. I can't even remember where that came from. Hello. Sorry, I'm not going to say your name because every time I say your name, the HomePod downstairs starts talking to me. It's like, and it pisses me off. It starts saying, hello, what can I do for you? And I'm like, I wasn't talking to you. Here we are in Ekrutiak City. That's making me think of something like Ekrutiak. I have no idea what it's making me think of. A Crutiac. At least this like soothing music will help me feel better. You arrived at the just in time to see me fail. How much money do I have? Hello, Austin. Everyone's here today. The gang's all here. I should have known nobody would miss the chance for me to just like fail over and over again at Morty. I had like I was just saying at like the beginning of the stream. How are you doing, Dunsparce? Feeling great about walking with me. I was only saying at the start, I think I like blocked the last hour of this last stream out of my memory. Like I think I repressed it. Because it was only just before I started streaming that I remembered like the last the last hour of the last stream I just spent it wandering around the place. What? I can? But I thought I need this for surf. I thought I can't surf unless I do this gym. And then I can't go to Keanwood City. Or Cianwood City or whatever. Or a Crutiac City. Valak. Who's Valak again? There's something called Valak. That's what it's making me think of. What's Valak? I feel like Valak is some sort of something. Okay, can you fucking hit this thing now? Thank you. Oh my god. The Dunsparce is real. Thank you, Fairy. What's an evil lack? I don't know what any of these things are. What is an evil lack? Oh, maybe it's making me think of Zodiac. Otherwise known as me. Otherwise known as Bug. A Crutiac. There was definitely one video I saw where the guy said a Crutiac, and I've never forgot it ever again. And I don't mean that in like a disdainful way. Look at this little creepy little fucker. Oh no, I can't escape. What's Valak then? I feel like it's some sort of like thing out of a horror movie. Is Valak not the thing in The Conjuring? Like or maybe not The Conjuring, maybe like what's the other one? The one with the nun in it. I think that is called The Nun. Is Valak not the name of the demon in that? Okay, this needs to end real quick with this hypnosis here. Status healers. Wait, we have one awakening. Dream eat this bitch. Ha ha ha. No. Is this the generation where hypnosis has like 80% fucking accuracy? Oh, even when I'm asleep, he sucker punches me. Cause wasn't there like wasn't it Generation 4 where like the accuracy of hypnosis like jumped back and forth randomly? Like it went from being like 80% to like 60% to back up to 70 or something like that. The dream is real. Yeah, I'm gonna need I need it all. This is the thing that like fucked me up so hard the last time. Well, I don't think they can curse me though. Like, I curse you. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. Well, I know one thing, I don't want to be Fire Emblem engaged to Morty. His ugly ass. Oh my god, I don't think our potentials are so different. You think that. You seem to have something more than that. It's because the Dunsparce is real. Can we get much higher? Yeah, I knew it was something weird like that. Like, it was only 70% in, like, in Diamond and Pearl, and then it went back to something else, or 60% or whatever. Oh my god, thank you. Yes, I totally did that on purpose. Me dying was definitely just to stall until you got here to see it. So wait a second, do we have to get like Dunsparce out now to learn Surf? I need to look up what that Valak thing is, because I have a feeling that's what it is. That's the demon in the Nun. Valak. The Nun. True story. Demon Nun. What? Is Valak and the Nun the same person? Here we go. Villains Wiki. Valak. Otherwise known as the Nun. Otherwise known as the Demon Nun. Otherwise known as the Defiler. That's like some like Binding of Isaac boss name. Otherwise known as the Evil Nun. Otherwise known as the Evil. Otherwise known as Maurice Frenchy Terrio. What fuck? I completely forgot that. I saw this film and all. It's just, it was like Valak wait, no, here's a quote from Valak. You failed, just as you have failed everyone in your life. Tomorrow a village will be missing its idiot. You should have kept running when you had the chance, Frenchman. That is a quote from Valak whilst possessing Sister Irene. So there you go. I still think that like Ecruciac is reminding me of something different. Also known as Morty, yeah. Oh wait, no, I never got Dunsparce out of the PC. The Dunsparce, otherwise known as the evil Dunsparce. Otherwise known as Maurice Frenchy Terrio. What the hell? Oh, I forgot I had you, Eggsparce. Did I just get like the Shadow Ball TM? I can't believe I missed my chance to go to an evening with Rob Van Dam. Yeah, there it is, Shadow Ball. That could be tempting. Learning Shadow Ball, that's got, like, there's something tempting about that. I wonder what happened, like, what would, like, I remember this isn't the first time that there's been just some, like, random wrestler or whatever that came to visit, and you could just, like, spend money to go and sit in the, well, I don't know what they do. Like, that's what I was just going to say, is, like, what does that entail? Like, an evening with Rob Van Dam? Does he just, like, sit on the stage and, like, tell his life story or something? Whoa! Slow down, Maurice! What's all this about a beast? We can't fight Jasmine yet. Oh, well, I feel like such a sense of relief at, like, I could go get Shuckle. Oh no, Shuckle's not in this. Shuckle's in, like, the next town. Maurice Old Crazy? There's, like, some YouTube poop I remember, which is, like, where it says, like, crazy old Maurice, Maurice crazy, Maurice crazy, man, or something like that. It's just funny. Oh my god. You've got to pull yourself together. I don't know why all these like random lines are coming into my head. I can do the ice gym already? Ice price, baby. Yeah, I can totally understand why it's in your head, because it's just like, there's just something so like smooth about it. Like, it's just like crazy old Maurice, Crazy Man Maurice Old or something like that. It's like something similar to that. Can't remember. So LeFou Quest 4 is like one of the most epic YouTube poops in history. Sorry, but there's hardly any YouTube poop which approaches the majesty of like whatever it's called, LeFou Quest 4 or something. The one with like, when I was a lad and I ate lard, and now that I'm grown I eat bar. This is funny. I eat bar. I still think that there's something else Ecrutiac is reminding me of. I guess we'll never know. Maybe it is Zodiac. Maybe it's Steve Wozniak. I don't know. Ecrutiac? I have no idea. Maybe it is Spinnerack as well. Zodiac Spinnerack. It's like that one, like... What is that Red Hot Chili Peppers song? The one that's like, it's got the Mozart something, whatever. I can't even remember it, because like there's like the, What song even is that? Something Mozart something. What is it? Wait a second, I gotta get this, because this is gonna drive me crazy, and then it'll drive you crazy because I'll keep saying it without remembering what it is. Mozart something da 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 da. You've got your bit part Mozart hot dart Excel. It's just, that's why I thought it was stupid, because it's just a load of words that don't mean anything. Just like a load of words put together that sound the same. It's dumb. Got your bit part Mozart something acceleration. The thing is, I hate that part of the song, but the rest of the song is like, na 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 na. It's just a minor thing, you know everything. Like the rest of it is actually quite enjoyable. It's just a stupid part Mozart. I remember like that was like the first CD that I bought, not the first cassette that I bought, or the first thing of music that I bought, right? This'll make you laugh. The first cassette that I bought was like, I need takedown. I can't keep hold of the HP I have in the first place. The first cassette tape that I bought was the single of Viva Forever by Spice Girls. Now, if my parents shouldn't have known something at that stage, and I don't know when they were supposed to figure it out, but that was the first thing that I had, was a cassette tape of the single to Viva Forever by the Spice Girls. Whoa, speaking of spicy. Which is like the most bizarre Spice Girls song ever. The one that's like, Viva Forever, I'll be waiting, everlasting, like the sun. And it's just bizarre. Like, I remember like the like music video for that was actually kind of creepy, because there were like these kids that were like lost in a forest or something, and there was some sort of like chicken, like this kind of like weather vane that was like, there was like this like weather vane that was like luring them or something, and then they ended up like going into like a gumball machine and dying. I was like, what the hell is this all about? But like, at least that's what it seemed like. And then there's like these weird like bobblehead Spice Girl fairies flying around. But yeah, that was my first cassette tape, was Viva Forever, the single by the Spice Girls. And I used to play that on, I had the Talk Boy Deluxe, like the same one that Macaulay Culkin has in Home Alone 2. I had that exact one. Well, not his exact one or anything like that, but I had that Talk Boy. So I used to play it on that. And I even used to play it at like half speed randomly to hear it. Because that was the thing with the Talk Boy, you could record. The Talk Boy Deluxe. You could record with it, and then you could like play it back in like half speed or double speed. That's what was so exciting about it, you know? But yeah. So that was my first cassette tape. My first CD that I owned, that I used to play on my like €40 like CD Walkman, like Discman from Argos, the like Alba one with the like translucent green cover. I'm pretty sure it's probably still in my parents' place somewhere actually, if I think of it. That like CD player. But yeah, the first CD that I got was I had 2 CDs that I bought. I feel like I talked about this already. I had like 2 CDs that I bought, which were By the Way by the Red Hot Chili Peppers and A Rush of Blood to the Head by Coldplay, which is just like, I think I listened to like the whole thing once and I never listened to it ever again because it's just like boring. Sorry. But I listened to that By the Way album so much, and the thing is like there was like 2 songs that I always skipped past. So there were these 2 songs that I always skipped past. One was called Throw Away Your Television, because I remember I heard it. I listened to it once, and then I was just like, this is the shittiest song. Even at 13, I was like, this is the shittiest song I've ever heard. All it is like, throw away your television, throw away your television. I'm like, what the hell? And then the other one that I used to skip past every single time was called Cabrone. Like I used to skip past them so like consistently that I feel like I only heard them ever once in my entire life and then never again, right? Because I just used to skip past them. And then, do you know what? For like nostalgia's sake, on my way to work one morning, maybe about like 3 months ago, I listened to like that entire album again, and I loved it all over again. And when I got to those songs, I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna listen to these 2 songs, Throw Away Your Television and Cabrone, and I still didn't think they were any good. And that's when I heard as well that Minor Thing song again, and I was like, this is stupid. There's like Mozart, Paul Blart. It's a shame because like that album otherwise there's like so many nice songs on it. Like there's like Warm Tape is like an absolutely brilliant number. There's just like good numbers on that song. Then there's like that other one that's like kind of like, I feel like I used to like it. Dosed is like a fantastic song. Dosed is so good. Is Warm Tape the one that goes like, all in all, I'm loving every rise and fall the sun will make, and I will take breath to be sure of this, with all these like really nice harmonies in the background? I think that's Warm Tape, that one, isn't it? Mozart, Go-Kart, Paul Blart. I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire. That's another song which is like stupid lyrics in it. The rock and roller Kohler, the rock. Oh my god. It's literally just like Billy Joel reading the paper. Once parse, remoraid, Dunsparce, fire blast, thunder, dig and glare, thunder gonna miss. It's like, it writes itself. Rock and roll and cola war. I can't take it anymore. I hope he's not watching this. Imagine. Fly all the way over here. What's he gonna do? Dumb old Billy Joel gonna fly all the way over from dumb old wherever he's from. I feel like he's from, surely he's from somewhere like Queens, New York or something like that. I don't know. He's gonna drag his bald ass over here. Yes. Tentacool swimmer George Dunsparce fight bag. I can't. I just can't anymore. I can't take it anymore. The rock and roller cola war. Oh no. Yeah, Dunsparce turns itself in confusion. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that other one that I'm thinking of, like Mercury, that one that's like na 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 na, and lemon trees on Mercury and something something, lemon tree and Mercury. I'm just like, oh my god. Like those are definitely the kind. Those are definitely like the kind of songs that you put on like the second half of an album when you're like only 20% of people will listen to this anyway. Na 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 na, lemon tree and Mercury and lemon tree and Mercury and lemon tree. I don't know. As I say, it's annoying because like there are so many good numbers on that album, and then you just have all this garbage on there with it, you know. Am I seeing things as like Dunsparce like level 38? It's crazy. But yeah, that was my first CD. I think I talked about this because I had like that CD and I had the Coldplay one that was shit. And then I just had like this one CD that was like, I had like a load of CDs that we got free with the newspaper. Like that was a thing. I'm not sure about in the States, but here in Ireland and in the UK as well, I'd wager. Like there was like for the longest time, it was such like a common thing to have. Actually, I'd better go and heal up to get my PP back. It was such like a standard thing to get like free CDs with the newspaper. So you'd get like some like CD that was like, I don't know, like chill hits or something like that with the newspaper that would have something like or like love songs or something, and it would have like something like Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore by Oreo Speedwagon. Well, no, that's not Oreo Speedwagon, is it? It totally is Oreo Speedwagon, isn't it? Now I need to look that up. Is it Oreo Speedwagon? No, let's Keep On Loving You. So what's Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore? It is Oreo Speedwagon. But yeah, you'd get like some CD with like a load of random like tracks on it. And like, so obviously then like I would get to keep all of these random CDs that we got for free with the newspaper. Actually, I feel like one of them did actually have Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore by Oreo Speedwagon and like True Colors by Cyndi Lauper on the same CD. I think it was called something like Magic Love Songs or something, some shit like that. But yeah, and like, so Speedwagon was an actual thing. But the Speedwagon Foundation. I think I remember like talking about this before, about these CDs. I also had like this double album. I don't know why I had this, but it was a good album. I had this like double CD that was like something like Greatest Power Ballads or something. That was like my favorite CD back when I was like 13. Greatest Power Ballads. It had like Alone by Heart. It had Every Rose Has Its Thorn. It had Total Eclipse of the Heart and I Would Do Anything for Love. It had like so many great tracks on it. It had for some reason it had I was gonna say Bitch by Burgess Meredith. Burgess Meredith. What is that? Meredith Brooks. Burgess Meredith. By Meredith Brooks. It had like Black Velvet by Alana Miles. It had all these like random songs on it. I was like, oh, this is a good album to just listen to start to finish. And then there was the CD that like my parents had in the car that then I inherited, right? And it was called Sounds of the 70s. And I can remember almost the entire like track list of that. It had Rubber Bullets on it. It had Wuthering Heights on it. I think that's where like my love, back when I was like 10, that's where my love affair with Kate Bush started, was with Wuthering Heights on that Sounds of the 70s. It had that one like Love Grows by Edison Lighthouse, the one Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes. And like the thing is, like a load of the songs that were on that CD are like still some of my favorite songs of all time. Like I love that song Love Grows, the one that's like because love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. It's like, I don't know, there's like something really good about it. And the other one that was on that CD that was like one of my favorite, that's still one of my favorite songs, is Band of Gold by Frida Payne. Like all these random artist names that are just like indelibly carved into my brain. Since you've been gone, all I've left is a band of gold. All that is left of the dreams I hold is a band of gold. It's just like such a good number. I swear that like Sounds of the 70s CD was such like a formative musical moment for me. It had Heart of Glass by Blondie on it as well. Just like, it was just a good CD. For like some random like compilation that my parents probably got like in golden discs for £5 or something, just to keep in the car. It was a good CD. Poison is a great track. Like there's just like something just so epically good about Poison by Alice Cooper. Like I think like that totally like strikes the perfect balance of like being this like cheesy rock song that also works as like a seriously good rock song, if you know what I mean. Like it totally strikes that perfect balance. Do you know what? Like Black Velvet is one of those songs that I hate now. And that completely like bucks the trend of the rest of the songs on those CDs. Because like Black Velvet, I feel like I liked it when I was like, what, 12 or 13 or whatever. And now when I hear it, I'm just like, oh my god, this is so annoying. It's because it's like that. It's like, I don't want to hear this. Like, it sounds like a cement mixer. So stop. Just stop. Oh my god. Will you stop these tentacles? They're everywhere. Do you know what this is reminding me of again? It's reminding me of what I was talking about on Discord with like that like Time Life Love Songs ad or whatever. Where like I feel like I've memorized like the random 5-second clips of all of the songs that are on it. Like if you haven't watched that ad, like from the video in the Discord, that like Time Life Ultimate Love Songs or whatever, you're really missing out. I was actually listening to, after watching that ad again on YouTube, I was actually listening to Rooms on Fire by Stevie Nicks the other day, because I was like, I feel like that was like totally a song that I never actually heard the entire song ever. I had only heard like the 10 seconds that plays on that ad. So for me, like that ad where it goes like, na 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 na, the room's on fire, was like the only thing I heard of that song ever. Like I heard it 1,000 times, but that was all I ever knew. I finally listened to the entirety of Rooms on Fire by Stevie Nicks the other day. Oh, we're here already in Keenwood City. Oh no, I just had like a flash of hope in my like fluttered up in my chest. I was like, this is where Brawly is, and then I remembered that it's not. This is where Good Luck Chuck the fuck is. I got so excited for about like 5 seconds. I was like, Brawly. Dunsparce just comes in, slaps his 5-foot Dunsparce up in the counter and is like, heal me. So, what are we going to do about Chuck? Well, no, first don't I have to go get the medicine? I think. This isn't where the medicine is. Wait a second, there should be somebody in here. Where's the person with... Oh, you are in here, I just didn't see you. Turgid is the correct word. Like, I imagine, like, Dunsparce having this, like, texture that's kind of like... Like, I feel like Dunsparce's, like, skin would have that kind of, like... Okay, so I'm thinking of, like, something, like, really specific. Kind of, like, a rubbery sort of, like, texture, but with some sort of, like, resistance to it. Like... with some sort of like resistance to it, almost like some sort of like dog toy or something. They're like those rubbery dog toys, or like the inner tube of a bicycle or something. Like that's the like consistency I feel like Dunsparce's skin would have, but I feel like its body should have like the consistency of like a beanbag. Do you know like a saggy turgid beanbag? I feel that's the consistency it should have. What the fuck is Chuck up to? Alright, let's get this show on the road. Conan, you can have him. Seriously? I feel like Dunsparce, again, just has kind of like a latexy, kind of rubbery consistency. Oh no, this is where we die. In this gym. Well, I suppose if Dunsparce is like a snake, then it would have scales. But I want to think that like the scales are so like fine, like they're like small little scales, that Dunsparce's skin would have to be quite like smooth to the touch. Yeah, exactly. You hold it upside down and then all like the beads go down into its head. Everyone's invisible all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. In Chuck's gym, he lets his fist do the talking. Black belt knob. No. I feel like its wings are like... I feel it has like... I want to say it has like kind of like insect wings. I don't know why. Oh god. This thing's gonna destroy me. I want to say like I feel like it should have like little insect wings, you know? Like a kind of a big... like a dragonfly kind of a style wings, maybe? Or like a mayfly, I don't know. But I think that's coming from the fact that I can't like not see its little chin spikes as being little mandibles, you know, like we were talking about the last time. Which then, like, makes it make more sense that it has, like, insect-y kind of wings. The only thing I definitely know for sure is that it has, like, a certain turgid quality. Turgid. Like a kind of a throbby, firm but soft kind of way about it. That's all I know for sure. All of a sudden, we're having some really good luck with hitting things with thunder. All of a sudden. Nurse Joy doesn't like seeing that. Doesn't like seeing that. Nurse Joy didn't sign up for this. Black belt long. Oh, I forgot to heal. Oh well. Who needs to heal when you just have the quick claw? I was trying to like think about this during the week. I was like, oh, I wonder if I'll like do like all of Kanto and defeat Red with this Dunsparce. And like the more I thought of it, the more I realized that I can't not go for that, right? Like it wouldn't feel legit if I didn't go for if I didn't like go for like the whole shebang, you know? Okay, this is not the time to be messing with all of this stuff. I was just praising you were so, like, not a moment ago. The Dunsparce is dead. Nunsparce! Yeah, I think you need to call a wellness check on Dunsparce. Just kill me already. Nunsparce is like, finally, he shows me some love, and then I'm just like, karate chop his head wide open. Great. Split this crocodile's skull like a melon. Speaking of like of social services, it was really like coincidental that like you posted that thread of the Great British Bake Off with like the Mexican week or whatever. Will you just ever hit this thing? Hit me. Just hit me. Because I had literally just that day, I had like watched this like super cut of like the Junior Bake Off. And it was like literally like 50% children being unintentionally sassy. And like and 50% children just like suffering trauma. Like that's all it was. Like, and they did like all like the classic like Bake Off, all the classic like Bake Off. What's the point in depositing Dunsparce? I'm just gonna need to use it again anyway. They did like all like the classic Bake Off filming where they like zoom right in on the thing that's just like going to shit, and they just keep on it like for, and they just like don't interfere, they just let it happen. And I'm like, this is a child. It's one thing like when an adult is like fucking up and you just let it like go to shit. This is like something like 8-year-old or something like that, and you're getting them to make like chocolate chip cookie cups or something like that that is supposed to hold milk. Like there's just something like we like games, not your kind of games. Your games are cruel. There was just something kind of like cruel about it. Like, it's the same, like, when you see on things like Britain's Got Talent or like X Factor and stuff like that, when you see like kids going on that, or even like people that were like 16 or something like that, it's like, I don't think that when I was like 16 I would have had like the mental maturity to like put myself in that sort of environment. Like, I think it would just have been just too much, you know? It's just like, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't have thought that, like, it's the kind of thing that is, like, good for the majority of, like, children or, like, teenagers or whatever to be put in that sort of, like, scenario or whatever. Especially not with other adults. That's the other thing about things like Britain's Got Talent or whatever. Is that like they're in like the same like ring as other adults or whatever. So on the one hand you have like some like 14-year-old who's just trying to do their best, right? And like when you're 14, it's like every failure, everything you fuck up feels like the end of your life, you know, like your life is over. It's just like not fair, you know. I don't think it's right, and you're just doing that at their expense, just so that like a load of morons can sit around in their fat Hindenburg asses at home and vicariously like live through them or whatever, because they're never going to be that successful themselves. To the winch wench. Yeah, I don't know why they were making, like, there's just like, I think the only thing that has anything to do with baking that was on that was that they were making like tortillas, I guess. I was like, but you don't even bake tortillas either, so don't ask me. That show has gone to shit ever since. I'm one of those people, by the way, who's like, it's never been the same ever since it wasn't on BBC anymore. Ever since Mel and Sue and Mary Berry have gone. Like, sorry, but like Paula Hollywood was like the worst part of the show the whole time. Does anybody actually know anybody who likes Paul Hollywood? What, I need to turn off that switch all over again? To the winch wench. He was like the worst part of that show, because he's just a smug git. All the good parts they took out. And replaced them with base imitations. It just doesn't have the same like quality. No, none of them are as good. Anyway, everyone be quiet because Conan needs to like bask in the majesty of Chuck. Oomph! The Addams Family, here it is. Pounding right onto my head. Ah. Why did you stop the waterfall pounding me? You just spoiled my training. I'm a strong trainer. I'm a sick Chuck. I like a quick fuck. I like my dick sucked. Oh my god. Just look at him go. The Dunsparce is real. We can totally do this. I was just gonna say, we just need to not miss, and then this fucker goes and does something like that. Thank you. The Dunsparce is real. What is it doing? It's tightening its focus. I was like, what is it doing right now? It's like... It just got really scary all of a sudden. Chuck and Crasher Wake. Well, Crasher Wake is just Bane. Wasn't he? I think Crasher Wake was Bane. Like, tell me about Wake! Why does he wear the mask? That is like such an underwhelming surf animation. Like, I don't know. Ooh. Okay, one more thunder ought to do it. One more thunder ought to miss. Let's not get this. Oh my god, what? It's doing the same thing again. If that hits, then I die. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Oh no, he actually got me. Everyone was Bane. I don't know. Yeah, that really was like the height of my Bane arc. I can't believe I had to give Chuck $1,800 just for the pleasure of him pounding my ass. No, Crasher Wake was Bane. Well, who was my rival again? Who is your rival in... Oh, Dawn. I don't know who Dawn was. All she did was piss me off. Did I ever tell you about that video where the guy who is now actually a professional WWE wrestler? I feel like I've said this like 10 times. There's like this guy who's now a professional WWE wrestler who at one point before becoming a wrestler like went to Shia LaBeouf's like video camera installation and reenacted the entirety of that Bane plane crash scene in front of the Shia LaBeouf art installation video camera. And he's just there like doing all the parts. He's like, "You're a big guy, for you," and his like friend is in the background going like like the music, like the soundtrack. It's just funny. Oh yeah, no, my rival's name was Bane. My name was Bug. And then Barry's name was Bane. I'm going digging. He's tightening his focus again. He's firing his laser. When you think about it, like double team focus punch isn't that bad an idea, really, to be honest. Conan, there's no way you'd ever have your mouth closed when Chuck is around. When Chuck is around. Oh my god. The thing is, I feel like if I get hit by this once, I just die. Like, I feel like if I get hit by one focus punch, I'm just fucking dead. Like, should I be, like, going for dig instead? Do you know what? I'm going for it. Just like, there's no way it can miss. How would you like that, Chuck? I lost? Alright, you're worthy of the storm badge. Alright, we're never gonna see Chuck ever again. There we go. Who the hell are you? Oh, you're... Aren't you like Leviathan's wife or something? Like, aren't you like... Or no, she's Chuck's wife, isn't she? Is she actually? Yeah, my husband lost you. He needs to train harder. He was getting a little chubby. There's like... Don't talk to me about Chuck's little chubby. Oh my god. So do we just have to go up and fight Suicune now? I guess. The thing is, like, I don't see how, like, with like, a move like Fire Blast at our disposal, I don't see how, like, Jasmine is going to put up that much of a fight. Lyra, I'm gonna so block you so fucking hard. You won't know what hit you. Oh no, we have to fight Eugene or Eugene or Usain or Melusine or whatever. Yo, Hunspar! Yo, yo, yo! It's actually just such like a diss on her that she's just on Asura that she's just referred to as Leviathan's wife. I'm like, she's the one who fucking like turned him into a fucking car and rides around on him. If anything, they should just describe Leviathan as Asura's bitch. I feel like Usain also suffers from the same kind of like, is like a rectangular person like Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy syndrome. Either that or like it's just like the suit doesn't do much for him or something. I have no idea. I wonder what like Shia LaBeouf is doing right now. Like the last thing I remember is that there was that film Honey Boy, which was just like about his life. I'm like, nobody asked for a film about your life, you know? Like nobody asked for a film that was like literally your life story. It's like, did anybody need that? I don't think so. That's like the last thing I heard about him. Oh no, Haunter, I never want to see another one of you as long as I live. Ever. 2 can miss at that game. Is he actually a cannibal? I thought that was the other guy. Army Hammer. This is like the worst possible thing that could happen. Curse and hypnosis. Isn't it Army Hammer who was the cannibal? All I know about Shia LaBeouf is that there was that song about him. Where they wear, like, the weird papier-mâché Shia LaBeouf head. There's something, like, weird about the instrumentation here in Keywood City. It's like... I don't know what it's supposed to be. Bye-bye, Austin. I know what it's reminding me of. It's reminding me of, like, the town of Dali or something. Is what it sounds like at the start. And then, like, after 2 seconds, it doesn't sound like it anymore. I should have got some fucking repels for this journey back. You know what's so weird? I haven't, like, recorded any Let's Play videos, like, any Final Fantasy V or any, like, Final Fantasy V or Mario Odyssey since, like, the beginning of September. Like, over a month. But that time that I was off, that I had time off of work, I recorded so much that, like, I still have, like, another 3 weeks worth of videos left to go up. Like, I recorded so much at that time. I recorded all the way up to the end of Mario Odyssey, and I recorded all the way up to, like, the merged world, like, part of the way into the merged world in Final Fantasy V. And it's a good thing too, because I haven't really had the chance to record, and the good thing is, like, the chances that I would have taken to record, because I have so many videos in reserve waiting to upload, I've been able to use them to stream instead. So I've been able to do this, like, Dunsparce solo run or whatever, which, to be honest, I've been enjoying very, very much. It's just been very enjoyable. Do you know what? I should get a bird. Just some sort of flying thing that'll be able to fly. But to be honest, then I'm like, do you know what? It's not really worth the effort, because, like, how much backtracking am I really going to do? Not really very much, to be honest. But, like, maybe later in the game it'll be useful when I'm flying around Kanto and shit. Fairy, I'm, like, so sorry. I keep, like, and Mayo as well, by the way. Like, I'm just never awake when you're when you're streaming. I wake up in the morning to, like literally every morning I wake up to, like, a slew of, like, email notifications from, like, 3 o'clock in the morning saying, oh, Fury went live, Mayo went live with this, and I'm like, oh, that... Sorry. Because you've done so many cool series, and I've just never seen any of it because I've been asleep. And then, like, you're always consistently here whenever I stream this, and I'm like, oh... It feels kind of, like, shitty on my part or something. Like, randomly I'm able to, like, get, like, the time that Mayo streams, I'm randomly able to catch, like, in the morning when I wake up at the weekend. I'm, like, randomly able to catch, like, the second half or, like, the tail end of it or whatever. And sometimes I'm, like, up late enough to be able to catch, like, the beginning of your stream, Fury. But, like, it's, like, potluck. So, wait a second. We don't need, well, no, we will need, Dunsparce, because we need to go to... We already going to... Oh, no, Olivine. We need to fight Jasmine. Or, no, first we need to go up and save Ampharos. I got so confused. Why does this, like, lighthouse have such, like, foreboding music? It's like, this is just a local lighthouse. It's like some sort of fucking museum or something. No, you're not the door. I remember this. I remember the last time I streamed in here, I was like, where's the door, Drake? This doesn't look good. This doesn't look healthy. What did they do to Dunsparce? What the hell is up with this creepy music here? This is just like a lighthouse. It's like a local... It's like a local, like just a local attraction or something. And then you go in there and there's like this horrible, foreboding music. Yeah, sure it will. You rub it on your skin and it makes you live forever. What? What did he say? No, no. Palulululu. I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Yeah, get back to the gym, Jasmine. Still the same creepy music. For some reason, this music makes me think of, like, Oracle of Seasons. I have no idea why. There's just something kind of, like, Oracle of Seasons-ish about it. What? Oh, I need to use the elevator. Do I? I guess. I must say I'm really digging this remix, though. This kind of with the percussion elements in it. Hey there, Amphi. Bye, Amphi. I think that was just like a cry for help on Amphi's part. Amphi was like, I'm sick, notice me. Jasmine, notice me, I'm so sick. That's all it was. Right, let me get out of this creepy lighthouse and fight Jasmine. Who the fuck is Baoba? I was like, who are you? Oh, now I remember. You're that old man who, like, made me give you my telephone number. All sexual harassment, like. Can I just, like, delete your number from my phone? No. 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 Alright, I guess it's time. Are we seriously doing like 3 gym battles in one stream here? I remember it was so cool in Pokemon Stadium 2. What? Oh yeah, who are you, old man? What, there's actually trainers here? Since when are there trainers in here? I was just gonna say, like, it was so cool how, like, in Pokemon Stadium 2, they even had, like, I used the Clang Steel type. What are you doing? She's just hitting a pan or something? Like, I'm gonna sleep cause y'all not gonna sleep cause... Y'all not gonna sleep cause of me? We all love Jasmine in this household. We love her. But yeah, in Pokemon Stadium 2 was so cool because they almost like mimicked this by like having like when you get to like the Olivine gym in the gym leader's castle, there's no like preceding trainers, there's only Jasmine, and I always thought that was like so cool that they emulated the way it is in the actual game so faithfully. And then I think like between Jasmine and Price, this isn't the time to be missing. No, okay, that is not good. I feel like it would behoove me to... She clang! Oh baby! What was I saying? Oh, I feel like in between, like, in between Jasmine and Price, there was also like there There's also, like, this battle on the big bridge, like, where you had to fight Team Rocket, like, out of nowhere. Like, it was like, oh, I'm doing the gym leader's cast, and then all of a sudden, here comes Team Rocket. Hey, Sean, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Ancient Power might be cool. But, like, what would I go over with it, is the thing. I feel like Ancient Power doesn't have enough PP to be, like, consistently useful. So far, we've needed 2 attempts at each gym leader. I'm wondering whether, like, whether Jasmine, we're gonna buck the trend here. Yes. No! I feel like the citrus berries are actually doing them dirty, to be honest. Because, like, they, I feel like the citrus berries are actually doing the gym leaders dirty because, like, they're no, that was the worst time you could have missed. Because, like, the thing is, like, I'm getting them down to red health, and then, like, the citrus berry is healing them back up into yellow. And then because of that, they're not using their hyper potion or full restore or whatever they have because their AI is too moronic to know better. Because I feel like that happened, like that exact same thing happened with Poliwrath, where it went down to red health and the citrus berry saved it or whatever. Okay, this isn't good. No. Oh well. Dunsparce is really getting used to just being, like, destroyed. No! No, 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 no! Oh my god, thank you. I can't accidentally kill this thing. It has to be legitimate. That was so lucky. Thank you. I was like, I would have been so upset if I had accidentally killed Steelix, like Jasmine Steelix with Dunsparce. I would have, like, delegitimized, like, the entire run. Could you imagine? I would have been so upset, you can't even imagine it. The thing is, all I have to do is hit, like, 4 times with Fire Blast, and then I win. Like, if I hit with Fire, because I'm faster than all of her Pokemon, if I hit with Fire Blast 4 times, then there will be no Dunsparce solo run. Would you even be able to do, like, a crocodile-themed run? Are there enough crocodiles in the game? Well, now there's a new one, isn't there? Because one of the starters is that crocodile. She clang, oh baby. I said, like, that about the crocodiles, and now I can only think of 3. All I can think of is Totodile, Sandile, and the new starter, whatever it's called. Coco Jambo, Coco Fue, Fue Coco, Coco Fo, something like, I don't know, something like that. Kofefe. No, it begins. It begins. PP Up is in the too good to use club. It's one of those items that you never use even when you get to the end of the game, because there's always something better that doesn't exist that you could use it, and that's what it is. Kofefe. Okay, that could have been even worse. Jesus. She's a tough little son of a bitch, isn't she? Jesus. Didn't, like, she used to use Sunny Day randomly in the... Or no, maybe I used to use Sunny Day against her? I totally have a memory of... Yeah, I feel like that's a thing. But now I can't remember why it used it. Like, why would it even use Sunny Day in the first place? Maybe a new flamethrower or something random? I have no idea. Yeah, probably. Maybe that's what it is actually, is that she's like, oh no, water Pokemon. The oh no, an all-out offensive with water Pokemon. I need to use Sunny Day. This isn't the time to miss with this. Oh my god. Sprigatito, tell me what's wrong. Are we like not in like the exact same situation now as we just were? The thing is, this is like really bad because like Dig isn't going to take it out. Dig isn't going to beat it. And then she'll Hyper Potion, and then I'll really be fucked. What the hell? That wasn't even a critical hit. Like, and this is really bad because if I use Dig, she'll heal, and then when I come up out of the ground, she'll hit me. Yeah, here we go. There's no way around it. I just have to, like, be more accurate. Like, look how little that did, and now I'm dead. Yeah, it screeched at me. That's what it was. Well, Jasmine, I feel like I underestimated her. I was like, oh, this will be easy. I'll just Fire Blast everything. Now here we go. The thing is, like, Fire Blast has what, like 85% accuracy? I think. So I'm finding it crazy that I'm at least, that I'm missing on average twice with it every 5 go. Well, I suppose that makes sense, right? Because you're missing, like... Well, no, it doesn't. That means I'm missing, like, 40% of the time. Like, on average, if it has 85% accuracy, I should be missing 15% of the time. Here I am missing 40% of the time. Yeah, exactly, and how can I relax when we're spending all my hard-earned cash? I've already given her, like, $5,000. She clang, she clang. I literally just need to hit 4 of these and then I win. That's all I need to do. Enjoy the wedding party, Sean. Strike one. Strike two. Yeah, all my mom does is steal my money and then buy crap off of QVC with it. She's like, I'll save your money for you, son. That's why I should have named myself as Dunsparce, like S-O-N. I'll save your money for you, and then it's like, oh, I could buy this, I don't know, like this blender or something off of QVC. I bought this blender. I bought Slap Chop. I bought a Sticky Buddy. Ooh, you better have Burn Heal. This could be bad though, because she might get pushed into red health again, and then she'll heal. Don't let the burn put it into red health. Have enough HP. Oh my god, thank you. Thanks be to Christ. What? She did it anyway? This could be okay, though, because it means that at least I might be able to stall her. Or I could just get a... Was that like a critical hit, or did it just do randomly more damage? That was very strange. Well, we did it. Despite your directions. You're a better trainer than me, both in skill and kindness. Yeah, I guess it was at range the whole time. Now Iron Tail is something that's like Iron Tail is something that is like slightly tempting to me for Dunsparce, for like little oncey here. The Onceler. The Onceler is real. Lyra, I am not answering the phone. The cops told me not to answer the phone if you called. We've been through this before. Will she ever shut up? Thank you, Jesus. What a sad life Lyra must lead. She's just there like, oh, I know who I'll call, Hunspar. He never seems to want to pick up, but I guess I'll just try anyway. Ring, 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 ring. I don't need the story, I'm just going to become the champion. We've been through this, Pokemon. Well, here we are back in a Crutiac City. A Crutiac City. Oh yeah, but don't I just find out about that when I get to whatever the next city is? What even is the next city? The one where Price is? Mahogany Town, that's it, isn't it? Mahogany Town. So are all the towns named after trees? Well, I guess plants, because there's New Bark Town. There's Cherry Grove. There's Violet City. There's Teak, Ecruteak. Goldenrod. Olive Vine. And then Keyanwood. Well, that has wood in it, I guess. And then Mahogany, and then Blackthorn. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. I should have bought repels. Do you know what I was... When I watched the trailer for the Mario movie... Fuck off, sweet boy. Just fuck off. Just saying. No, if it was, then it would have to be Truffula Town, like because of the Truffula trees. The I couldn't help noticing when I watched the trailer to the Super Mario movie how like Mario looks kind of like the Lorax. Like, not really, but there's something like Loraxian about the way that he looks. Like, there's something kind of like Loraxian about like the way Mario's face looks. Yeah, he speaks for the pipes. I am Mario, I speak for the pipes. No. Stop cozying up to me. Did I ever tell you about that time I think I, like, broke someone's heart? Because he was, like, I remember we worked on some campaign together, and then he came up, like, randomly, like, weeks into the campaign, and was, like, really fucking nervous, and I was just sitting there on a couch like an asshole, being cool as a breeze, and he was like, I don't normally do this, and then he just gave me a piece of paper with his number on it, and I was like, oh, okay, and then, because I didn't know what to say, it was so awkward, I was like, oh, okay, and then I never talked to him ever again, so... Oh my god. That's like such a Harry story. Like, somebody tries to be nice and I'm like, I don't know how to respond to this. And then, like, they probably think I'm a prick, but it's just because I'm like, what? I don't know what to do. It's just like... Yeah, I totally... Nidorino is getting pumped. Come on, get pumped. This is the place where dreams are made or destroyed. Depends on how you feel about working at a water park. Yeah, he's the nun now. He has become whatever... What was that guy's name again? Matthew, Frenchy, Theodore, Thibodeau... I don't know. Something like that. I really don't vibe with Leo Varadkar. Like, Leo Varadkar just looks like... Leo Varadkar just looks like Harold the Helicopter from Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, he just has that shape head. Like, his entire head looks like Harold the Helicopter. I just can't vibe with him. If I was going to be like some politician's trophy wife, it would have to be like, to be honest, I kind of vibe with Simon Harris, the Minister for Health, like right when COVID started, because he has that kind of like a little bit of like God help us energy, and even though he's like 40, he still is like, I don't know, like has this kind of like teenage awkwardness about him. Plus, since he's a politician, he gets paid like hundreds of thousands a year, and I'd be like, easy street, you know? Never have to work again. Never have to get a full driver's license. Just have like a learner provisional license for my whole life. Because if I ever got stopped by the police, I'd be like, yeah, I'm that guy's husband. And they'd be like, oh, move along. The perks, I tell you. The shame of it all, Doug Trio being taken out by its own attack. Are we here already? Mahogany Town? This part of the game takes fucking forever though, doesn't it? Because we have to do like Lake of Rage, and we have to do the Rocket Hideout, and then we have to fight Price, and then we go back to the Goldenrod Radio Tower. Isn't that the way things go? So it's like you have these two like Rocket Hideouts in quick succession of each other or something like that, isn't it? I remember the radio tower being really fucking long as well. Isn't this where we can find Giraffarig? I always remember like the random stuff. This is where we can find Giraffarig. The radio tower is really long as well, I remember, because you have to go all the way up to the radio tower, and then you also have the underground section. And like the rocket hideout in Mahogany Town is also quite tedious because you have like, it keeps like stopping, like you keep like tripping the alarm and then having to fight them. Is it? I thought Girafarig was here and Stantler was where Ecruteak is, or Ecrutiac. Hey, Empolo, how are you doing? We have been making some progress here. We fought 3 gym leaders already, like 10 times. We fought Morty twice. We fought Chuck twice. I think we had to fight Jasmine like 4 times. 3 times at least, maybe 4. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Isn't this where I get the Sludge Bomb TM as well, I think? Oh, here they are, Team Rocket. The toll's $1,000. What? Everyone's just taking all my money. Are you the Sludge Bomb TM? No, you're not. Everyone make sure to go to the bathroom. We're about to see Lance. I don't want anybody losing control of themselves. Yeah, no, this is Patrick. I feel like in the original, that's exactly where the Sludge Bomb TM, though, isn't it? Isn't it? Like, what is up with all these weak-ass Pokemon? This is, like, exactly the problem with this game. Like, fucking, all the trainers, all, like, the regular trainers have, like, level 20 Pokemon here, whereas, like, the next gym leader then is going to be like, oh, here you go, level 40. Brrr. The Gyarados are angry, it's a bad omen. Whatever, I'm just going to go and kill that thing. Exterminate. I'm gonna finish this once and for all. You can do this. I don't think you can do this before Morty because you need Surf to get over here. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Maybe you can do it after Morty. I don't think that that's a valid excuse. I think it's just because the game has shitty ass level scaling. Bye, Red Gyarados. Yeah, they never fixed it. Like, the one thing, like, Generation 2, like, for the longest time, I always said Gen 2 was my favorite. I'm not really so sure now what's my favorite, like, Pokemon game. But for the longest... Oh my god, it's Lance. Move over, Dragonite, he's mine. Well, now I forced it to die. I'll go anywhere you want to go. Yeah, I guess so. But still, it's just, there's no excuse for it being ass like it is, you know? It's just awful. Like, Gen 2 was so good, like, in general. Here they go, another $1,000. Can I, like, beat you up? And get my money back? Yeah, I think he does. I think he just, like, obliterates somebody. He's just like... Like, Gen 2, there was nothing that needed to be fixed about Gen 2. Great balance of story and gameplay. So much good stuff. good Pokemon, good atmosphere, good music, a post-game, one of the best post-games of any Pokemon game. Going back to Kanto, it's amazing. The only thing, literally the only thing that needed to be fixed was the level scaling. And they just didn't. It's just absolute garbage. Lance is like in Lakeview Terrace. He's like, go ahead, call the police. I'll tell you who's on duty. But aren't like the elite, is he probably evil in Pokemon Adventures manga or whatever? Because aren't like, yeah, here he is. He's like, just like, double edge him. It took you so long, Dunsparce. He's here like roughing people up. But, aren't like the Elite Four just like evil in aren't they just evil in the Pokemon manga? This is gonna take like 5,000 years. Like, don't they actually like want to take over the world or something? Lorelei and Agatha? Probably Lance as well. Oh no, the level 17 Drowsy. What am I gonna do? So wait a second, have we already done like 6 gym leaders? So we only have 2 left? I just like that just like became apparent to me right now. I'm like, once we do this, all we have left is like Price, Goldenrod Radio Tower, and Claire. What's up with her like sassy Team Rocket pose? 2? I can't fight 2. There we are with your like sassy pose again. Oh, this is actually like so bad. Like, this is just bad. Thanks for stopping by, Polo. I appreciate it. Like, look, this is so beneath. Sorry, Rashida, but you are so beneath me. You're actually just not even worth my time. I might even like turn off the animations for this part just because it'll like take so long otherwise. Because it'll just take fucking forever. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, please. Stop it. I'm gonna get so aggravated at this point of the game, I'm sorry, but this is just gonna aggravate me so much. So I'm apologizing in advance for my aggravation. So if I come in here, isn't there like a button I can press to like switch off this thing? I think there is anyway. how that was good. I still need to go and wipe down the wall. Like Wario on the wall. I need to like paint at the weekend. I have like a plan to paint the bathroom. But I needed to like clean the wall first, so there's like stuff on the wall to clean it. And my plan is like before going to bed, I'm going to wipe it all down to like clean it so that it's nice and dry, so that just tomorrow morning as soon as I get up, I'll just be able to start painting. Oh. And it's just like, it feels like such, not like a waste. Like the reason why we're painting the bathroom is because we're going to have like a visiting relative from France. So I'm like, I don't want him like staying here and the bathroom like being all shitty. So I'm like, I need to pay. I'm just like typical, like, I'm just like my mother. Like I always thought my mother was ludicrous for this, and now I'm just like, I am her. I'm like, I'm painting the entire bathroom because somebody is coming to visit. We can't have a non-painted, non-clean, painted, fresh painted bathroom when someone is coming to visit our house. It's crazy. So yeah, that's why I'm painting the entire bathroom, is for that specific reason. And it seems like such a waste because we're going to end up knocking down that bathroom. Well, eventually, as soon as like the renovations get underway, we're going to be knocking down that whole part of the house. So I feel like like I've been living in this house for 3 years, right? For 3 years I've been living in this house, and I've been like not doing anything with it. I've been like, there's no point in painting the bathroom because I'll be knocking it down anyway. So I've left it in its like crappy state with its horrible pink paint on it from the old lady that lived here before I bought it. And now 3 years later, probably 6 months before we knock the thing, I'm like, I need to paint it so it's all fresh for the relative that's coming visiting us. So yeah, that's going to be my plan for the weekend, is to do all of the painting in the bathroom, do like the primer coat tomorrow, and then do like the regular paint then over it on Sunday. Wasn't I going to turn off battle animations for this stupid ass terrible dungeon? Like the thing is, I prefer to like have half the trainers. Like if they could give me like half the trainers that are like twice as powerful. Like instead of like 2 trainers who have like a level 17 Drowsy, a level 16 Zubat times 2. Or like a Rattata, I'd prefer to like fight 1 trainer that had like a level 30 something Raticate, Zubat, whatever, you know. The thing is, like all the experience in the game is going to this one Pokemon, and I'm still only like level 43. Could you imagine having like 6 Pokemon and that experience all being divided up amongst all 6 of them? That's the thing, you get to this part of the game and you're struggling to keep up in level with the gym leaders, because like the regular trainers have like terrible, like really shitty level Pokemon that you can't grow off of, and then you go fight Claire and she just rips you a new one. It's just crazy. Alright, please tell me there's like a button in here I can use to turn this thing off. Please. No. Why did I come this way? Wasn't I going to turn off battle animations for this? The thing is, I don't want to leave either to heal up or anything, because I'm afraid that if I like That if I leave to heal up, that I'll have to do all of this crap all over again. That's the problem. Speaking of like the Great British Bake Off, didn't somebody say that in like America that's called the Great British Baking Show? Which, like, surely that's one of the stupidest names, like television show names of all time. Like, surely that wasn't the only option somebody proposed in the boardroom that day. Surely, like, there was, like, some other option that was tabled other than just the Great British Baking Show. Like, I can already think of, like, about 10 different options off the top of my head that are better than that. The like, just call it the Great British Bake. Call it the Great British Bake-a-thon. It sounds dumb. Great British Bake, Great British Bake-a-thon, Great British Bake King, Great British Bake King. They could just call it, well no, they can't call it the Next Great Baker, because that's the one the Cake Boss says, that's his competition show. In that show, that like Cake Boss, the Next Great Baker, we just called it Gladiators. But the that show, like the Cake Boss Next Great Baker or whatever, if you get eliminated in that, it's like mob style. He just puts you in the back of a truck and they drive away and they never see you again. Like, they're like, you're going in the back of the truck, and then you literally have to sit in the back of a truck, no seatbelts or anything, while one of his various relatives drives you away, never to be heard or seen again. The Cake Boss doesn't mess around. Please. If there isn't like a switch at the end of this passage that lets you turn off the alarm. What is this? I feel like I don't have enough PP to be able to do whatever battle this is gonna be. It's funny you say that. I was watching like a clip, like a clip compilation of Bar Rescue today, and there was this kind of like speakeasy style bar. There was this kind of like speakeasy style bar where in order to get in you had to knock on the door, and this little like hatch opened up. At least that's what it seemed like. And you had to say like, leave the gun, take the martini. And then the guy behind the door was like, oh yeah, what if I said I want to give you a cannoli? And I was like, that sounds like so threatening. I was like, I don't want to get a cannoli off of you. I don't want to get... It sounded so intimidating. One of these days, that guy on Bar Rescue, John Taffer, he's like so fucking intimidating as well. He's mob style too. He's like something like 8 feet tall. He's like a One Piece character. He's like 8 feet tall, and like he looks like his eyes are going to like pop out of his head every time he gets angry. Like, when he gets cross with you, he, like, leans over you, his mouth turns into a trapezoid, and, like, his eyes just look like they're gonna, like, just, like, bulge out of his skull. Like, when he gets angry, it's scary as all get out. So this is where we have a choice to make, everybody. Do we use Glare 30 times? Or do we use, like, one ether or whatever? I think we use one ether. I think Thunder is the right choice, because if I use it on Dig, then it'll send out Rattata. Does Dunsparce secrete, like, a sweet sticky solution from the tip of its drill? Is there, like, a Pokédex entry that says that? Surely there isn't. I feel like that, but I feel like there was. I feel like I've heard that somewhere. I'm so glad I used an ether on Thunder only to miss 3 fucking times. Oh my god. There's this one epic YouTube poop that I was watching of Bar Rescue, where, like, there's this amazing sequence in it where, like, he's talking to the owner and she's crying, and, like, the way they cut it is, like, he keeps interrupting her. Like, he's asking her these questions, like, you know, and your dad wanted you to have this bar, right? And then she, like, starts answering, and then he just interrupts her saying, like, where's all the money? Are you going to go out of business? And what would your dad think? What would your dad think if he saw you like this? And it's like, it looks so intimidating because the way they have it cut is that she can't even respond to his questions. She's just there blubbing, and then he's just, like, asking her this series of, like, horrible questions. It's just funny. There's this other part where he just comes in and he says, "Do you ever hear of a hostile takeover?" And then he, like, slams all the food onto the table. Like, he just, like, picks this big dish of pizza up and, like, slams it down onto the table. He's like, "Do you ever hear of a hostile takeover?" It's just funny. Are these things going to go off again? Oh my god, thank you. If that alarm had gone off, I think I would have just screamed. I think I would have just turned off the game and never turned it on ever again. And that would have been the end of the Dunsparce solo run. It's my boy Lance. What is it with Dragonite looking so fucking wide there? He looks so wide. I mean, look at this. It's like ding 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 do 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 do. Oh, what? He just heals me? Dragonite got back. Lance is dropping like the Nasdaq. Like he's got crack on, like he's coke up his ass crack. It's like oh no, the imagery. The imagery. Chungasite. Chungasite just sounds like some sort of like semi-precious mineral or something. So my big question is this: if I'm like struggling with PP so much now, how the fuck am I going to do the Elite Four and the Champion Lance? Like, how is that ever going to happen? If I don't have enough PP to fight, like, the Rocket Hideout, how am I ever going to do that? I'll just... because I don't think you can even buy ethers in this game, can you? Isn't it in, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green where you go to that Rocket Hideout in the Sevi Isles and, like, the password is something like, yes, nah, Chansey? Like, it's like a palindrome, but it's like something like, yes, nah, Chansey. I feel like it is. Yes, nah, Chansey. And I feel like the other one is something like, is something like need log Goldine, or Goldine need log, or something like that. Is this where he hyper beams somebody and obliterates them? No. Password to their leaders, to the Oval Office. What is this? Full heal. Oh, not bad. I forgot this place was so big. Why is this place so, like, expansive? And who the hell are you? Some scientist? Oh, a cute little Ditto. Can transform miss if I'm underground? I totally can. Oh my god. Funny. I feel like there's not even a point in fighting, like, all of these trainers, because I'm not even getting that much experience out of it. But then I feel like it would probably be, like, silly not to, because otherwise I'm going to end up in this situation. Yuck, 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 what the hell? Because if I don't, I'm going to end up in the situation where, like, before fighting the Elite Four, I'm going to have to do a fuck ton of grinding, and I'm just going to want to end it all. There was this one episode of Bar Rescue, that I was watching. If there was ever a bar that needed rescuing, it was this one. Like, it was like some place, I have no idea where it was. It was like in the middle of nowhere anyway. Like, I kid you not, someone drove a motorcycle into the bar and was like revving it and like burning rubber on the floor of the bar, like fuming the place up. It was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it, right? Meanwhile, while this is going on, the two owners of the bar are doing shots and living it up like, woo, woo, while someone's like tearing a hole and like in the floor with a motorcycle in the middle of their bar. And then a horse walked in. Like, a horse actually walked into the bar and shat on the floor. Like, if there was ever a bar that was in need of a bar rescue by John Taffer, it was that one. I've never seen anything like it before or since. It was just absolutely bizarre. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, I'm supposed to be getting the password. That's it. It was literally like a joke. That was it, Fury. It was literally like a joke. Like, a horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Why the long face?" In this one, it was more like the bartender doesn't care, and the horse shits on the floor. That's the punchline. Meanwhile, someone's there, like, with a motorcycle burning a hole in the floor, giving everybody methane gas poisoning. While he's there like, woo! Woo! It was insane. I need to find like a clip of it or something if I can, because it was just... I was just like, this can't be real. This place can't be real. I feel like it was in Arizona, maybe. I feel like it might have been in Arizona. Wait a second. Bar rescue motorcycle. No, not bar. Staten Island bar overrun by biker gang. 6 failing family-run bars. 6 bars so bad John interrupted recon. Most chaotic country bars. I think that sounds like it probably fits the bill.
So they're looking towards the bull.
I think I'm gonna ride the bill.
Well, there's the horse. Where's the motorcycle?
That's Tommy, the kitchen manager.
And he's
Something else we can go do.
well, Russ, I wanted to give us a good read.
There it is!
In an enclosed space with food.
So wait a second, I'm gonna like put this into Discord. Wait a second, copy. And like, if you watch from the moment I have it like shared at. To like, oh my god, I just saw like the purple Morty trapezoid now. Oh my goodness. What was I gonna say? If you watch, wait a second, did she give me a password? Slowpoke tail, okay. If you watch that clip, you'll see both the motorcycle and the horse. I feel like it was in Arizona, but don't quote me on it. My memory is just telling me that this bizarre, strange place that seemed completely lawless happened to be in Arizona. Also, the thumbnail for that video seems to be an episode I haven't seen, where it looks like somebody is sodomizing a stuffed wolf. So do what you will with that. That Morty trapezoid is hilarious. Like, what is this, like, official artwork from that era? Morty, Pokemon. Because surely there must be some reason why I, like, formed this opinion of him. Like, his artwork there, his HeartGold, Soul Silver artwork looks less bad. What's this artwork? From the Game Freak website. Portrait from Puzzle Challenge. I suppose he's kind of cute in Pokemon Evolutions and like that anime thing. Could be worse, could be better. He had droopy everything. That was his problem. Not like brawly. I need to go back and watch that Pokemon Men tier list again. Actually, what would be funny is if, like, we did that tier list all over again and then without me remembering where I put everyone, and then we're able to see, like, whether I put them in the same place again or not or something. Oh great, it's Bane. So, you're messing with them again? What was that noise? There was like some big random noise outside. Who was the guy in the cake who used dragon-type Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. Wait a second, he just like comes into the hideout, he's like, oh yeah, I'm in the rocket hideout too. And just to come up and trash talk to us? Wait a second, when did I get 2 passwords? I don't remember getting 2 passwords. I don't remember getting 2 passwords at all. Can I dig out of here? Raticate tail. I can't dig out. What am I so worried about? Oh no. I can't make a mess of Team Rocket's floor. Thing is, I feel like if I fight that guy with like 0 PP for all my moves, he'll kick my ass. Jesus, look at all those like fleshlight things in there. Like, what are they doing? Undulating or whatever. Percolating or something. I think your strongest opinion, if I remember correctly, was that, like, for some reason Samson Oak wasn't included on the tier list thing. I think there's a very good reason why. I do remember, like, I remember some details about, like, the tier list. I think my enduring memory is my sense of shame at having, like, placed Steven Stone lower than I should have. I think that's the only thing I remember about it, is that, like, I think I put Steven Stone in, like, B when he should have been at least A, if not Pipit. I don't know what I was thinking that night. Steven Stone. Yeah, an extra tier right at the bottom. Extra tier right at the bottom. Called Leathery Old Sun Wizen Fart. I don't know what they call it. He just looks like a leathery guy with like weird... Do you know what he looks like? Like Samson Oak looks like Bill from Kill Bill. He's just like some weird leathery old man with long silvery silky hair. I don't know anymore. There's the fleshlights again. Oh, now I remember. Don't I fight him and then I use the Murkrow to say the password or whatever in his voice? Oh, it's Giovanni himself, the majestic Giovanni himself. Oh, you're not. I was wondering. I was like, you're not Giovanni. He's not in this game. The whole point is that everyone's obsessed with him. He's like Dio when Diamond is Unbreakable. They're like, oh my god, Dio this, Dio that. Like, oh, I have this bow and arrow from Dio, blah, blah, blah. Hail Giovanni. For some reason, Petrol looks like... Isn't there like a character in Lupin the Third who is just this guy? Giovanni is in exile, I think, since we kicked his ass in Pokemon Red and Blue. Yeah, isn't there a secret cutscene where you find out that he's whatever my rival's name is in this in this game? I can't remember what I called him. Where he's his dad, his like the bastard son of Giovanni and Mars. Because in this game, they're just like, oh my god, Giovanni's legacy. Somebody has to continue Giovanni's legacy. They're just obsessed with him. Do you remember in like the Pokemon cartoon? Oh my god, I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze. Now I don't anymore. It's past. I'm so delighted I left to heal up just to do that and to take care of this guy. He really had me on the ropes. That's okay, we'll just kidnap your little pet here. Hey, Murkrow. You up for some animal abuse? What was I started talking about something and now I can't remember what it was. I got distracted. I got distracted by animal abuse. Where is this guy? I can't even tell what's what anymore. Can somebody do me a solid and tell me what I started talking about before I got distracted? Pokemon anime? Probably. Oh, I forgot we had to fight her. Samson Oak's leathery face. Lance, are you not going to hyper beam somebody and disintegrate them? Interim boss and play. Maybe she's the bastard mother of the bastard son. Maybe it's her. She has like the same hair as well. Oh my god. Me and Lance just as it was meant to be. Probably something about Giovanni. Who knows? Oh, now I remember. I was talking about how, like, in the Pokemon anime, there were all those, like, funny little scenes where Meow should be like, we need to kidnap this Pokemon, and, like, imagine what a difference it would make in Giovanni's life. Like, they'd be like, imagine the boss waking up to Lotad, dripping a drop of water on his face or something. And then he'd say, I sure am glad that Team Rocket got me this Lotad. It's after enriching my life so much. I'm gonna give them a big raise. Like, it was like a running gag. Those are like the funniest things. They're just funny. That's what I was remembering. I was wondering what was happening there. I was like, what the hell is going on? Don't do that. Don't you minimize. Just even seeing the word minimize brings back like such terrible memories from like playing Pokemon Blue. When you hear like the like Grimer or Muck make that noise like and then they turn into like a little pixel meeple thing. Just an awful looking thing. And then you just never are going to hit anything ever again. Just fire past it. Yeah, could you imagine you're there and like just Dragonite flies up into the sky, Dunsparce digs under the ground, you're just left there like an idiot. And then the two of us, Lance and me, are just standing there like, well, see you next turn. Oh no, Gloom. I'm so glad the interim boss of Team Rocket, like she's like, I am the interim boss of like the world's greatest crime syndicate. I even think I can pull off that kind of like side cut dress here, like I'm fucking Angelina Jolie or something. And by the way, here's a level 25 Gloom. It doesn't matter what my name is. All that matters is our plan. Well, this is the part where I have to kill the electrodes, right? I'm not gonna feel sad at all. I'm a Dunsparce just has like no mercy. It's like WWF no mercy. So, hear me out here. Like, there's something like about electrodes that is so perfect. Like, for some reason, I know it's just a sphere with a face, and there's something like kind of stupid about that. But at the same time, there's something so beautiful about the simplicity of Electrode's design. Like, if it's going to be a sphere with a face, it has like the perfect colors, like this beautiful silvery white, and this kind of nice kind of pale red. And then it has the perfect face. If it's going to be just a sphere with a face, it has like this beautiful sort of... It's just aesthetically pleasing. There's just something aesthetically pleasing about it. Oh my god. I'm not making that up, am I? Wasn't there like a story about that? Like, I don't think he actually killed and ate anybody, but I think he was like, oh, this is something that I'm interested in. And it's like, yeah, well, fair enough, I guess. Everybody has interests, I guess. But I don't think I'm making that up. I feel like that is definitely something that was at least, like, not necessarily true, Maybe it was true. I don't know. I don't really remember all the ramifications of it, to be honest. Also, speaking of, like, the most bizarre media moments in history, like, literally every couple of weeks, I remember that random video that, like, Kevin Spacey made in character as Frank Underwood from House of Cards at, like, Christmas time or something, where he was basically saying, like, a big fuck you. Like, what a bizarre thing. Like, there's something, like, so bizarre about that moment in media history. Like, if you, like, every couple of weeks I think about that video and I'm like, what? Like, somebody made this? This is a thing? This person is who is so embroiled and legal in controversy and legally embattled and, like, cancelled 10 times over, makes this video where not only is he just like, fuck y'all, all y'all, but he's saying, like, fuck y'all, all y'all, like, in character as, like, this random person he played in a TV show. It's like the most, like, the more you think about the layers upon layers of bizarreness of this, like, the more ridiculous it gets. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's just, like, the actions of a crazy person. Like, it's just so unusual. I should be respecting Lance. Lance is speaking. Nobody speaks when Lance is speaking. I look forward to seeing you again. With wide Dragonite. And of course we can't dig out of here because we couldn't sully Team Rocket's basement floor. It's alright, we'll just teleport Mario. Lyra, just, like, get bent. Oh my god. Is that video, isn't that video, I think, called Allow Me to Be Frank? I think that video that he uploaded is literally called Allow Me to Be Frank, like, I'm being honest, but also I'm being Frank Underwood in this video. Like, what the hell? Let me see if that's what it's called. Kevin Spacey Christmas Eve video. Yeah! There it is! 13 million views, let me be Frank. It's like, no one has a problem with you being Frank. People have a problem with you being you. Right now. No one has a problem with you being Frank Underwood. Oh my god, I need to watch that video just because, again, it's one of my, like, it's just a key pivotal moment in just the bizarre development of our media relationship. Anyway, I think we're going to finish it off for today right now. Let's see how Dunsparce is doing. It's feeling great about walking with me. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for coming out today. I really, really appreciate it. It's been such a fun time. I can't believe we got so much done. 3 gyms and a rocket hideout and a dead Gyarados later. And we're ready to take on Price. And I feel like next time we'll do Price and the radio tower. It's so good. We're really, like, blazing through this. Like, the Dunsparce is real. So yeah, thank you very much. And I will see you next time. Bye now.